This is your season for grace and favor. This year. And when you told me what you told me on Sunday, you blessed my heart. He said this year is going to be different than any other year that we have ever seen.
It is. It is.
And he told me that right after one of the people that was supposed to speak today, I got a text. And y'all know I like to do Facebook Live. But this time it was a text. And the text was from somebody who was supposed to speak today. And his wife says he was just admitted to the hospital. They found another spot on his brain. His memory is failing, but God.
But God.
She said, you can call him, but remember that his memory is not all there. And that was on Sunday while I sat right there in church. And then on Monday, I get a message from this lady who was about 30-something years old. She lives way out in Lancaster somewhere, so getting here is more than a notion. But her friend texted me and said, the doctor just said cancer-free. And then some folks that don't live in LA, they live in Vegas. I'm not going to call any names. But then they jump on Facebook. Why we got to hear about all this on Facebook? Call me. And then what do they say? Cancer-free. And what that said to me was, and when I called the guy, you know, I said, I have to call. I can't go down there and fighting something that feels like a flu. I don't want to do that. I'm not coming down to see you, and I feel like this. So I called him. And you know what he said? What? It's just a hiccup. I'm like, yes, Lord. And so my heart got encouraged. You know, I didn't know how to feel, you know, but the scripture says, my soul waits patiently for the Lord to tell me how to feel. So if God don't say laugh, I won't laugh. If he don't say cry, I won't cry. If he don't tell me to giggle, I'm not going to giggle. My soul, my emotions, my insides wait patiently on the Lord to tell me how to feel. And while I was trying to feel something over there on Sunday morning, when I talked to him on the phone and all he said was, it's just a little hiccup. I said, thank you, Jesus. And when it's coming from the patient themselves and not from somebody else around them, oh, how joyful that is. And again, this is a year of God's favor. And the favor that is like a shield.
Yeah. Glory. Hallelujah.
Completely surrounding you. You don't have to worry about what's behind you. You don't have to worry about what's coming on the sides. You don't have to worry about what's coming up front. You don't have to worry about the covering over your head or what you're standing on. The key is that you make sure you're living your life right.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Now, I know some of you. Now, I don't know you like this, but I know some of you. You got stuff in your life that needs to be fixed. You probably haven't even told anybody about it. But you've got stuff in your life that needs to be fixed. Stress is a contributor to cancer. Whatever this thing is in your life, it's wearing you out like stress. Let it go.
Let it go.
There's no room for that in the favor of God. It's no room for that. You gotta let it go. It ain't gonna be easy, but start trying. In one of the other support groups that I run, I'm sorry, I didn't give you all my whole list of activities, but one of the other support groups that I run on Tuesday mornings at 11, there's a lady in there and she's brass. Ooh, she's brass. And she said something to me the other day. She said, just give it to me, please. And she said, I'm practicing. My family says I'm too hard. And I don't know how else not to say that, but could you just give it to me, please? They said, if I just say please and thank you, that'll make things a little bit better. But I need you to know I'm trying. And that lady talked through the whole support group meeting. But she was working on herself. I saw God's favor all over her.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, baby, come on back next month. You know, so we have to do our part. And it's not easy. And it is painful sometimes, but let it go. Practice. Add something that will help you. Let it go. This is the year. A whole year. We often talk about how fast years go away. But we're going to go through this one at a casual pace. And we're going to watch the favor of God. And in order for you to see it on you, because sometimes somebody says, I can do it for everybody else, but I can't see it for me. But in order for you to see it for you, you've got to see God doing it for other people. Because guess what? He loves everybody. And when they get their blessing, and they go to the end of the line, I move up.
Okay. All right.
My turn. My turn. This is a season of grace and faith. It's prayer time.
Amen.
If there's anybody who needs anything to be prayed for, I ask that you would come forward.